Welcome to episode 2 of The Perfectly Circular Rock. In episode 1, a huge, massive, smooth, completely round rock suddenly appeared in the small town of Elkisbourne, creating mystery, confusion, contemplation, fear, joy, and pretty much anything else you can think of. As in most such cases, there has to be someone or a group of someones to blame. As we listen into the local radio stations, maybe we can find out who.
And you're on with Mo DeLon.
Now, I don't want to say anything.
So why are you calling?
Hear me out now. I don't want to say anything, but right before the rock appeared, there were people that looked like Muslims just hanging around.
Nope.
Hello, welcome to the show.
I don't want to alarm anybody, though if anybody is alarmed, they have reason to be alarmed.
Okay.
A little while before the rock appeared, I heard there were Mexicans all over downtown.
I don't think so.
And you are?
Don't worry about that. I have it on very good authority that before the rock appeared, a bunch of black kids were...
Not a chance.
Yes?
You know there were Jews.
No.
They looked Asian.
No.
They were Apaches, not Comanches, Apaches. I know because I watch a lot of Westerns.
They were right there before it happened. All these Slavic-looking people, or maybe they were French. They were blondes. Aryan Nazi blondes.
I recognize them. They were all former contestants on The Bachelorette.
They were people like you.
They were people like me when I was young and happy.
Every one of them looked like they were from Wisconsin. I mean, every single one.
And that's all we have the stomach for.
Thank God.
Well, that was enlightening. Let's hear what's going on by the rock today.
What's up, Mo men and ladies? This is Mo DeLon from WELK, coming at you with a special edition. I'm live at the site of The Rock. The Rock in town.
Rock 395, baby.
That's right. That's right. I got somebody that all of you are gonna want to meet. This man, his name is
Leroy. Come on now, Leroy. Got these rock
how's it
buttons on.
going? Yeah.
All right. How you doing now, bro?
I'm good, man. Now, tell me what you're doing here today
now see,
at The Rock.
At the rock. Now see what I got here is these rock buttons. Now 395 now, brother. Now see you got the big rock button. You got the small rock button. Now what kind of rock button you looking for, brother?
I'm sorry, rock button? Like a button on the rock?
A button on the
Push
rock.
my buttons.
That's all right. That's kind of funny. Now the rock-shaped button. You know, but button shaped like the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got the kind of the circular thing going on there. That's the big one. And the small one, it's got a little bit more jagged edges, but it's very nice.
Like a pebble with a pin on it.
How many rock buttons do you want now?
Oh, me personally, one rock buttons.
You just want one?
No, I don't want any rock buttons.
You got no kids, got no family, nobody you with, no party, you want no rock
Mo
buttons?
DeLon has no personal attachments.
Come on now, Mo. It's all right, me neither, brother.
He's open for business.
Yeah, what I'm thinking now, I give you about 4 rock buttons. Now you look like a nice fella. 4 rock buttons, I say, do a little math, about $12.
I can tell you're a great salesman, Leroy. Now, talk to me about how did you develop these rock buttons?
Now, see, what happened was I came out here one day and I see this rock, and I say, that's a nice rock. I like that rock. So then what I say is I try to pick the rock up, but I can't take it with me.
Yeah, it's a big rock.
It's a very big rock, and I'll be lifting now. I'm in the gym every day, but now I skip leg day sometimes. But no. So I had to say, how do I really bring the essence of the rock here? And then it hit me. Some came down from the heavens and it said, Leroy should make some buttons. What the people need is a button. Because think about buttons you put on the back of backpacks, give to little kids. You can put it on your shirt, you can say it anywhere you want to. Put it on the refrigerator with the magnet, of course. And it said, the thing said, Leroy, you need to make some rock buttons. So I shaved a little bit of the rock, just a little bit. Don't tell nobody, but I told it myself. But I shaved a little bit of the rock. And then I put a little pin on it, a little stick of gum, chewing some gum, put a little pin on the back, and put it on my shirt. And this little boy, little Todd, I think his name was Charlie. Charlie said, excuse me, Mr. Leroy. I said, yes, Charlie. He said, what is that on your shirt? And I said, this here This a rock button. He gave me about $4 for it. I said $3.95. You know, it's only a little kid. And that's how I got the rock button, baby. How many rock buttons you want, brother?
Yeah, you know what? Just give me two.
Two rock buttons.
I'll
All
take
right,
two
hold on.
rock
Let me just smack my head.
buttons,
Hold on. It's about $12.
Yeah, okay, that'll do.
All right.
This has been a special edition of Modelon WELK Shock Jock for your life.
And Leroy rock buttons. $3.95, baby. Thanks so much.
While the perfectly circular rock may be providing these entrepreneurial opportunities, it's disrupted the lives of others, and a support group has been formed to help them. They call themselves the Perfectly Circular Rock Support Group, or PCRSG for short, or the acronym for it, PCRSG. Let's listen.
Hi, I'm Dean Martin. Yeah, well, not that one, but you know that. But you know that because I'm not him. He's dead. I think anyway. I've been having dreams ever since that rock came to town. I keep thinking somebody's been crushed under that rock. I mean, it might have happened. We don't know. But I keep thinking somebody is crushed under that rock. And now I've been afraid to go out because I think something or somebody's going to fall on me. I can't even go to the library because I'm afraid the shelves will fall on me. In fact, now that I think about it, any building I walk into could fall on me, right? I can't walk under trees because branches, and even sky, birds. I don't know how you feel about the rock, but I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't go to the bathroom, though that may be because I'm not eating. And I'm always looking up, so I keep walking into things. That's why I have bandages all over my face. Anyway, I wanted to share that. Oh, if you come up to me, I might jump back because I've been doing that lately. I'm afraid you're going to fall on me, but yeah, thanks.
Meanwhile, at the mayor's office,
Miss Mayor, there are two people to see you.
Tell them to take a number.
They're from the government.
Which government?
Just the government. I think it's the big one.
The big one? Like the United States federal government?
Well, if that's the big one, then yes.
Did they show you identification?
I didn't ask. They look pretty official, though.
Well, then by all means, show them in.
Mayor Elsa Lindstrom?
Yes?
Stupendous to meet you. I am Alex Zarowski, and this is my associate, Hugo.
Nice to meet you. You're from the federal government?
We're from the government, yes.
But the U.S. federal government, right?
Well, what do you think? Here are our identifications.
These are just Target gift cards.
We're from the Bureau of Unknown Things.
I've never heard of that.
Naturally. That's the way we want it.
And what do you do?
We've been inspecting and performing various experiments on the rock.
You have? Since when?
Since last Monday night.
Well, I wasn't aware of that. We've had armed guards keeping people away.
We're very quiet.
Yes, but...
We've completed all of our tests, haven't we, Hugo?
Really? What have you found?
The rock is not a threat.
Thank goodness. What is it? Where did it come from?
We have no idea, but it's not dangerous.
What kinds of tests have you been doing on it?
Well, as the mayor of a semi-prosperous town, you should know the answer to that.
But since I don't...
The tests and their results are classified, but the rock is not dangerous as far as we can tell. It's just a big rock.
But where did it come from?
Someone obviously put it there.
But who could have done that?
That's not really our jurisdiction or concern. All we can say for certain is that it's a non-dangerous rock.
Is the government going to remove it?
You can take this one, Hugo.
Was that an answer? I didn't understand.
Hugo has a speech impediment, and I think it's horrid for you to point it out.
I'm sorry, but the government will be removing it, correct?
As Hugo very clearly just explained, the government, much less the Bureau of Unknown Things, would never go into a town and forcibly remove something as innocuous as a rock. The freedom to have a rock in your town is guaranteed by the Constitution and the man.
The man? But we want you to move it.
Don't you dare tell me you didn't understand that.
No, I understand.
Thank you. It was stupendous to meet you. Congratulations on having such a round, non-threatening rock.
So we're on our own. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Hello, you're listening to WEZTR, Easy Talk 99.0. Your calm, sane, alternative for Elkisbourne and environs. I am your host, Sinove Olander, here with another in our series of The Rock and the People Who Have Things to Say About It. Tonight's guest is Dr. Annabelle Gazinski of the Gustafsson Jakobsen Plopp Institute of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome, Dr. Gazinski.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to finally have a respected scientist such as yourself to visit us. We've had a few, well, some would call them crazy people.
All right, Colette, what I'm going to talk about tonight...
Excuse me, it's not Colette. My name is Sinove.
Well, I'm not going to call you that, so don't be ridiculous. No, Colette, I pose to you this question. What is new about this new age?
Well, color me intrigued.
And what I want to say is when you look at this perfect circular rock, we've never seen anything like it, and thus we are embarking on virgin territory.
Brilliant. Can I ask?
One must consider the size, the diameter of the perfectly circular shape, we must say. Okay? What does this mean? How does this resemble a human being? Because everything relates to being a human being, and we must consider that the species of human beings are beginning to change. And what we must consider is that the time is coming when the species of human beings does not just consist of beings like me and you, but will include others, such as this rock.
Are you a scientist of... What is your specialty, if I may ask?
It's the science of physio-beingologically. Physio-beingologically.
How do you spell that?
Physio-beingologically. Physio-beingologically.
You didn't actually spell...
And so I naturally am a physio-beingologist.
I haven't heard.
It's an emerging science.
Where is it actually emerging?
Primarily at the Gustafsson Van Roterham Plot Institute in Boaz, Alabama.
I thought it was in Green Bay.
That's our branch institute, even though they claim that we're their branch institute. Ridiculous, but you know how people from Wisconsin are.
I've certainly heard.
And so in time, 10 years, 30, this rock will be considered a human being. In fact, with our emerging technology allowing us to probe deeply into the rock, it may take far less time, perhaps 5 years, perhaps this coming April.
This coming April? That quickly?
Yes, because in this new age of new age, we are seeing the very definition of what a person is being redefined. We see that it has in fact been blind prejudice, ignorant prejudice that has kept many species from attaining personhood. Thankfully, those walls have been falling all around us. Look at the many species that have now been redefined.
What species?
Certain land mammals, the spotted ferret in Norway, the stripped plume blant in Brazil, those marvelous talking dogs that you interview.
That's not
Absolutely,
me.
Colette. We are now predicting at the Institute that this rock will attain personhood status in the next 2 months and will be eligible to apply for citizenship. And so what does that mean, Colette? It needs papers. This rock needs papers to continue to live here as a citizen of Elkisbourne. And of course, if it does not have papers, it needs to be deported.
Oh.
And that is a threat, Colette. A rock that is a person without papers is a threat and needs to be caught. It needs to be deported.
I didn't know. We're actually not that kind of station. So I think we'll have
But you agree with me, Colette.
Oh, Colette agrees with you completely. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Is that it?
Oh, that is definitely it. This has been The Rock and the people who have things to say about it. And this is Sinove Olander, the host who never learns.
We turn from Sinove to a night by the rock.
5 feet away from the rock.
Excuse me?
You and your dog keep 5 feet away from the rock.
But this is our rock.
See the sign? Dogs 5 feet away from the rock.
But he loves the rock. Since it's been here, it's the only
5 feet
place-
away from the rock.
But it's outside. Why does it...
This rock is under city protection now.
Please, just one more time. I'll promise I'll never, but he really needs to urinate.
I will call for backup.
Backup.
Yes, I'm not legally allowed to attack you.
Attack me? What does that mean?
But I can shoot your dog.
What? St. Mary hasn't done anything to you.
That's a stupid name for a dog. Where are you from?
Why?
Are you Indian?
Do you mean Indian or Native American?
Either.
Do I look Indian or Native American?
Oh, no, I'm not going down that road. I've learned my lesson.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I don't think so. Look, you need to move along. We've had a problem with a lot of riffraff around the rock, and you look a little riff-raffy.
But he's a new puppy.
Puppy? That thing's a puppy?
Yes, of course.
That dog's as big as my sofa.
He's a big breed of dog.
Kind of dog is it?
Big breed of dog. That's what they're called.
A big breed of dog. That's their breed? Big breed of dog.
Yes, and I hope to ride him one day like a horse.
Now you're getting obscene.
Obscene? How is that?
There are rules in this park about innuendo as well.
No, there aren't. What are you protecting the rock from anyway?
But that's classified.
You're an Elkisbourne policeman. You don't have classified stuff.
Well, they won't tell me, so it's classified somewhere.
My dog really needs to urinate.
What do you feed that thing? Do you slaughter a goat?
Why does this need protection anyway? It's huge.
People might do things to it.
Like what?
Like pee on it.
Oh, there he goes.
Stop him!
You said pee. That's his cue.
That's gonna flood the street!
Well, he had a lot of coffee today.
I'm going to have to arrest you.
While he's peeing?
When he stops! My God!
We might be here a while.
It's getting all over the rock!
It's kind of cleaning it. It was getting dirty around the bottom.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Run.
What?
That way you won't get in trouble for not stopping him. Otherwise, someone might see you here watching him pee.
I'll let you off with a warning this time. Don't do it again.
See you next time!
Will Leroy the button seller strike gold with his cheap knockoffs of the rock? Will the ever help anybody? Will they ever create an acronym with vowels? This has been episode 2 of The Perfectly Circular Rock. In the next episode, a detective comes to town. That will start some action. Probably.